Well, hello everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I'm trying to see if I can't get back into the swing of this. All right, this is the continuation of the 1967 Mike McCormick Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Starts replay. This is start number 15. His McCormick's record after 15 starts is 6-6, and in 97 and a third innings, he's given up 29 earned runs, 27 walks, and 60 strikeouts with a 2.68 ERA. And today, the Giants travel to Shea Stadium to face the New York Mets. And pitching for the Mets is Bob Shaw. And leading off for is not Jim Davenport. Actually, it's not Jim Ray Hart. It's Jim Davenport playing third base. And let me get the other lineups done here too. Okay. So leading off is Mr. Jim Davenport. And here's the pitch. 4-3, and against a righty, that's a 1-11 home run chance. He is normal against righties. As RGL would say, kaboom! Leadoff home run for Davenport. And it's 1-0 Giants. How about that? 4-3. Yep, righty 1-11. So Davenport leads off the game with a homer, and the Giants are up quickly 1-0. And let me get this on the outs. And here is Tom Haller, the catcher. 6-3, that's a pitcher X. And Shaw is not, it's not in the top three or the bottom three, so that will be an error check. He's an E24. Usually not very good. Ooh, E24 and a 7. No, he bobbles it, and Haller reaches on an error. So this has gone pretty bad here for Shaw to start the game. And they will not hold him on. And here's Willie Mays to say, hey, kid. 6-9. And that ball is crushed. Deep center field and out of here. 1-9's a home run. That's a 6. And the Mets are trailing 3-0. As Bob Shaw is allowed 2 homers in the first 3 batters. Although these 2 runs will be unearned, which is already way more than what the Giants actually scored in the real game. The real game was 2-1. The Giants won. So he's already getting more run support in this game than they did in real life. Okay, here's Jim Ray Hart, the left fielder. 3-5, and that's a ground ball to third. Easy play for Ed Charles, 1 down. As a Flushing cheer goes out, can't even call it a Bronx cheer. Here's William McCovey, the first baseman. 4-5 against a lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down, and here is Ollie Brown, the right fielder. 2-4. I guess that's a pop up to short, and it's a play for Bud Harrelson. Makes the play. They'll retire the side, but the Giants get 3 on the two home runs, one of them a 2-run shot. And after half inning, it's the Giants 3 and the Mets coming to bat. McCormick appreciates the 3-run cushion given to him early. Oops, get this off the screen here. And leading off for the Mets is the shortstop, Bud Harrelson. Okay. 3-5 against the lefty, draws a walk. So, and he's a C stealer. He'd be a 1-11. So I guess they'll hold the C Steelers and greater. And that'll bring up Cleon Jones. Oops. 5-7. Ground ball to short. To Grote to Lanier on to McCovey. Double play. So 5-7 against the righty. Yep, that's a double play. So I'll remove base pass. 2 down. So let me back this up a little bit so you can see the outs. All right, that'll bring up Tommy Davis, the left fielder. 3-7 against the lefty. Ground ball back to the mound. McCormick throws to first, and that will retire the side. After one complete, it's the Giants 3 and the Mets nothing. And due up for the Giants here in the bottom, the top half of the second, is Dick Grote, Hal Lanier, and Mike McCormick. Okay, and here's the pitch to Dick Grote. 4-6 against a righty, fly ball to center, and Cleon Jones tracks that down. 1 down, and here is Lanier. 1-5. And against a righty, that's a 1-10 double chance, but that's cut off in the gap, and Lanier is there with a single. And they will play the corners for bunting. McCormick is a B bunter. He will now be a C bunter, and we will definitely have him bunt. So you don't really need the 2d6s. All right. Oops, let's get him on. 1 down. And here's the pitch. McCormick squares around. Oh, and a 3. That's a good bunt for a C bunter. Thrown up by the pitcher, but the runner advances. So we'll call that 1-4. Goes to second. There are 2 outs, but that'll bring up the top of the order. Jim Davenport, who had one of the 2 home runs in the first inning. Oops. And we'll take a quick timeout while I pick up the dice. All right, foul ball. And the payoff pitch to Davenport. 1-3 against the righty, ground ball to third. Charles up with it, throws it to first, and that'll retire the side. Go to the bottom half of the second. 3-0 Giants. And due up for the Mets, Ron Swoboda, Ray Charles, and Ken Boyer. Okay. All right, and here's the pitch to Swoboda. 2-9. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to short. And that is Grote to McCovey. 1 down. And here's Ed Charles. And here's the pitch. 1-9. And against the lefty, that plunks Charles. And the Mets have a base runner. So 1 out base runner for Mets. And here's Ken Boyer, the first baseman. They will not hold. They'll hold him on because he's a C Steeler. So make him a B hit and run. He's got good. Actually, he doesn't really have that good stats against the lefty. Whew. Yeah, we'll let him swing away, I guess. 6-7. That's a ground ball to second. Tough play. That's a 4. So 2 and a 4. Nice play by Lanier. Ranges towards second. Flips to Grote onto McCovey. Inning ending double play. So good defense there by Hallenier. And that'll short circuit that rally by the Mets. No runs on no hits. And we go to the third. 3-0 Giants. And that'll bring, let's see here, Shaw. Be Holler, McCovey, or Holler, Mays, and Hart here in the top of the third. Two, 4, and against a righty. That's a pop up the first. Boyer calls for it and makes the catch. 1 down. And here is Willie Mays, who had the second of the 2 home runs in the first inning. 4-8. And against a righty, base hit the center. So halfway to the cycle. And so there's a 1-out single. They will... Grody is a -2, so they will not hold him on. They will hold B Steelers and up. So it'd be a 1-9 if we wanted to hold. We will not. So here's Jim Ray Hart. One 5, and he draws a walk. So first and second, 1 down. And that'll bring up Willie McCovey. And this could be out of hand real quick. And here's the pitch to McCovey. And that will call that not on the table, so that's a foul ball. 2-8. Ground ball to second. But the only play for Jerry Buchek is the first. 2 down, runners move up to second and third, but there are 2 outs. And it'll be up to Ollie Brown to continue the inning. 3-12. And if this were super advanced, it'd be a home run check, but it's not. So that's a fly ball to left, and that will retire the side. Go to the bottom of the third. Giants still lead 3-0. Due up for the Mets is Buchek, Jerry Grody, and Bob Shaw. Okay, and bottom of the third, here we go. 6-10 to a righty, and that's ball 4. So second walk for McCormick, and here's Jerry Grody. Let's see, he is a D Steeler, so they will not hold him on. 3-10. And against a lefty, base hit to center field. Not holding on Buchek. He's 12. 3-10. That goes to center for Mays. So maybe 12-13. He'd be 1-10. They'll hold him there. And that will bring up Shaw, and they're expecting a bunt. Shaw is a D bunter. Yeah, they're going to... He's a number 1, so we'll try to bunt him over. And here's the pitch from McCormick to Shaw. He squares. And that's an 8. So E and an 8. This is probably not going to be very good. E and an 8. Batter is safe. Lead runner is thrown out by the first baseman, so it's bunted. McCovey throws to third. The Davenport, and they'll get Buchek. 3-5. Grody will go to second, and Shaw will reach on a fielder's choice. So runners will remain on first and second. There is 1 out, and that'll bring up the top of the order, and Bud Harrelson, who walked his first time up. 2-7. Against the lefty, that's a ground ball to third. Davenport to second for 1. They'll get Shaw, but they cannot get Harrelson on the return throw. Going to third is Grody. But there are 2 down. And here is Cleon Jones. Chance to continue the inning here. 2-7. Ground ball to short. And Grote over McCovey, and that ends the threat. No runs on a hit for the Mets here in the third. And we go to the fourth, 3-0 Giants. So we make hit on the total number of runs for the game, but they may all be for the Giants. Okay. And due up is Grote, Lanier, and McCormick here in the fourth. Hope you all are having a good weekend, and hope you all have a safe and happy holiday season. 3-7 against a righty, ground ball to short. That's Harrelson over to Boyer, 1 down. Here is Hal Lanier. Singled his first time up. 5-7, and that's against the lefty. 1-5 double chance, but that's a 12, so single. And up 3-0. We may let McCormick swing away here. Let's see, he's a left-handed batter. And we're going to let McCormick swing away. What the heck? Up 3-0. We'll let him swing away. 6-9. And that'll only be a 1 for a home run chance against a lefty. But on a 2-20, he rips it into the gap. They were not holding Lanier on. So 12 makes it a 13. 6-9. That goes to center field. So 13 brings them back down to a 12. They're going to send them 1-12, and this is an RBI double for McCormick. If not, it's runners on second with 2 outs. So 1-12. That's a 14, and he's out. So we'll call that 8-4-2 on the out there. So he's retired at home. Runner on second, 2 down. Say what you want. Up 3-0. Yeah. Made 2 perfect throws. That's all I have to say about that. All right, here's Davenport. 3-7. Pop up the short. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-0 Giants. And due up for the Mets is Davis, Swoboda, and Charles. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth. And 1-4 against the lefty. Ground ball to third. Davenport up with it. 1 down. It's 0-2 for Tommy Davis. Here is Ron Swoboda. Swoboda is 0-1 today. 3-7 against the lefty. That's a 1-3 double chance. That is an 8. So that's a base hit for Swoboda. They will not hold him on. And here is a Charles. Hit by a pitch his first time up. 2-7. Base hit to center field. 12, 13. Nope. So first and second, 1 out. And here is Ken Boyer. For 7 against the righty, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. And it'll be up to Jerry Buchek to try to continue the inning. 1-10. Ground ball to third. Davenport over to first, and that will retire the side. 2 more stranded for the Mets. That's so 4 have been left on. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-0 Giants, and this will be the point of weakness inning for Shaw. This is also his 3rd time through the order, so he's due up second. So we'll see if they want to continue with Shaw or they want to maybe bring in a reliever. Both pitchers in the real game did pitch the full game, so we shall see. Here is Tom Haller, 0 for 2, but reached on an error his first time up. And 4-3, only against the lefty this time, so no home run chance, but that is a base hit. And that'll count as 1 against his point of weakness. And here is Willie Mays. They will not hold on Haller. One 7 against a righty. That is a 1-12 double chance. That's an 11. So ripped. And second and third with nobody out. And that will bring up Jim Ray Hart, and the Mets will get bullpen action. They'll get Dick Selma and Jack LeMabe loosening. They may come in with a replacement for Jerry Buchek. Who knows? All right. Infield in. Nobody out. Here's Jim Ray Hart. 5-6 against a righty. Ground ball to second on a ground ball A with the infield in. All right, so since the runner can't advance, so batter is out, runner on third holds, and the other runners can't base. So we'll just say that was hit to shortstop. Looks the runner back, throws to first, 1 down. Infield will remain in. Here is Willie McCovey. Six, 8. And against a lefty, 1-13 triple chance, but that's an 18. Doesn't matter. Base hit. Into score is Haller. Into score is Mays. And the Giants have a 5-0 lead, and that will be it for Shaw. He is tired. And we will bring in LeMabe, even though, let's see if we want to, it doesn't really matter. LeMabe will have to hit at least once anyways. So, long relief here for LeMabe. And here is Ollie Brown. Oops. Runner on first. Giants lead 5-0. And a 6-9 against the righties. A fly ball to center. There is Cleon Jones. 2 down. And here is Dick Groat. For 11. Against the righty, that's a base hit to center field. Going to second is McCovey. He will stop there. They will not intentionally walk the number 8 hitter to get the McCormick. So they will pitch to Helen. Actually, will they? Yes, they will. So they will walk Lanier intentionally to load the bases to bring up the pitcher spot. And here is McCormick. Six, 4. Fly ball to center. And this is going to make him pay a 4 and a 2 for a center fielder. And that is a double for McCormick. In to score is McCovey. In to score is Grote. Going to third is Lanier. And it is now 8-0 G-Men. And here is Davenport, 9th man to bat in the inning. And is now 7-0 Giants. 4-7 against the lefty, or against the righty, sorry. Ground ball to short, and that will end the inning. But not until the Giants get 4 on the board, and McCormick can almost go until he's tired. And after 4.5, it's the Giants 7, and the Mets nothing. Due up for the Mets is Grote, Selma, and Grote, LeMahieu, and Harrelson. Yeah, we'll let LeMahieu actually hit. 2-8 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So that is only the second strikeout for McCormick. And here is LeMahieu. He also uses pitcher hitting card number 1. He is a weak right-handed hitter. 4-6, swing and a miss, strike 3. So first 2 are down with strikes. And here is Bud Harrelson. 1-5, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikes out the side. So 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th. 7-0 Giants. And due up for the Giants, Haller, Mays, and Hart. And here's the pitch to Haller. 2-4. Oh, field goal. Popped up. Left side of the infield. Boyer calls for it and makes the catch. 1 down. And here's Willie Mays. He needs a triple for the cycle. I didn't bring this up the last time. Homered in the first, singled in the third, and doubled in the 5th. He does not have a triple on his card, and sadly, LeMahieu does not have one on his card, so it don't look like it's going to happen. Four, although you could get a fly ball X and could be that, but this is a shortstop X, and Harrelson, a 2 and a 4, should be able to make this play, and he does. So nice play by Harrelson. Bounces it to first, and nice scoop by Boyer at first. 2 down, and here's Jim Ray Hart. 5-8. And that's a 2, and that'll get over Davis's head, and it'll rattle around, and into third with a triple is Jim Ray Hart. Oh, my. And here's Willie McCovey. Could they add more salt to the wounds here? And that is a 6-7. Yes, he does. Base hit. Runner scores. And it's now 8-0, and the Giants are looking more like the 49ers may have been in 67. And here's Ollie Brown. 3-6. Base hit the left field, and this may be getting old. We may need to get somebody else. We're going to have Selma loosening in the pen. McCovey will stop at second. And that'll bring up Dick Grote. Four. Shortstop X and a 4 will get it done. So that'll retire the side, but the Giants do get another run and now lead 8-0. And McCormick will come out for the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the Mets is Jones, Davis, and Swoboda. And here we go. 6-3. And against a righty, that's to the left fielder. And that's Hart, 4 and an 8. This might be a blessing if it goes to the error check. And it does. Hart is an E8. E8 and a 7. He runs it, sticks out the glove, and makes the running catch. Oh boy. 7 is a first number that it can be caught. So nice running catch by, okay, the left fielder. Oops, hold on. Yep, 8 and E8, 7. Yep. Still right call. Nice play by Jim Ray Hart. Not probably known for his defense, but makes a nice running catch. 1 down. And here is Tommy Davis. And Mets may see some defensive replacements starting in the 7th inning. 3-9. Popped up. The shortstop Grote. 2 down. And here is Ron Swoboda. 4-4. And that's the center field. That's to Mays. 12 is out of range for the center fielder. Oh, by the way, if that was a center field X beforehand, an 8 would have been in range for the center fielder. It would have been an out. So anyway, it doesn't. I guess that doesn't matter. Okay, so center field X, 12 is out of range. Mays is an E10. Oh, he's a 1, so it wouldn't be in range. E10. Oh. All right, we'll roll for E10. And an 11, he will make the catch to retire the side. And that'll retire the side. We go to the 7th. And the Mets lead 8-0. Guess we'll let LeMay beat some more innings. And he only give up the 1 run. He did give up a few hits. He's gone. An inning and a third. I think we might see if even when so it's Lanier, McCormick, and Davenport here in the 7th. 5-7. And I guess it doesn't matter which side. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Mike McCormick, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a sacrifice fly. 1 down. Not this time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So LeMay settles down a little bit. And here's Jim Davenport, 2 down. (6-12), second base X. That is Buchik 3 and a 11 will not be in range. He is an E21. If that's, 6, I don't think that's going to do it. No. He gets it, throws the first, and it's wild. And he reaches on an error. So 2 out base runner for the Giants. Here's Tom Haller. .410. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So LeMabe strikes out the side here in the 7th. And stretch time here at Chase Stadium. Senior, take me out to the ball games. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for it's for the Mets. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. Okay. Well, I at least want to give everybody 3 at bats, so it'd probably be the 8th inning when I replace everybody. So here's Ed Charles. 1 for 2, actually 1 for 1. Single and hit by a pitch and 2 at bats. 2-7, base hit. So Ed Charles proving his worth, says, I want to stay in the game, and we will let him. And here's Ken Boyer. Two, and against the lefty, man, 2-2 against the righty would have been great. 2-2, ground ball to third, the second for 1 on the first double play, and that is the 3rd double play that McCormick has forced tonight. We're not going to play injuries. We could, but yeah. It's as played, so. And here's Buchik, 2 down, nobody on. Yeah. Foul ball again. And timeout. All right. Here's Buchik. 3-5. Base hit center field. So 2 out base runner for the Mets. And here is Jerry Grody. Grody is single and a strikeout in 2 appearances. 4-8. Ground ball to first. McCovey will take it to by himself, and that will retire the side. So we go to the 8th. 8-0 Giants. And Summer will lead off the inning, so we'll just pinch hit for him. We'll let him pitch this inning, and that'll be it. He's going 2 1/3, only giving up 1 run, giving up some hits, but hey, the big goose, the big only one on the board is what they were asking for. Let's see here. You know, they didn't bring anybody in. Well, they kind of did, but all right. Here's Willie Mays to face LeMabe. 3-3. It's the righty ground ball to second. Buchik over to first, 1 down. And here is Jim Ray Hart. 2-8. And he walks him. He's not tired, but he's getting close, and we may do a double switch here if he allows some more base runners. Here's Willie McCovey. 2 singles and 4 at-bats. 3, whoops, that was a 1. So 3-5. And that ball is crushed. Deep left center field. Out of here. 2-run home run for Willie McCovey. And I think that'll be it for LeMabe. It is now 10-0. And let's leave that there. Let's see. We're not going to go for Grody. I think we'll Let's see here. Second base. Okay, we'll have, because it's out of hand, defense, I guess, doesn't matter. We'll do a double switch. Selma will be coming into the game to pitch, but Chuck Hiller will be coming in and playing second base, and he will bat in LeMabe's position. So, forgive me if you hear drilling outside. Yes, it's my apartment. Okay, and then Buchik will be removed, and Selma will take his spot. Okay, so Buchik out. Sorry, I probably should have paused this before. Okay, LeMabe is out. Selma is in. Probably left him in for a few batters too many, but at this point, don't think it really matters. All right, 10-0 is your score. Here is Ollie Brown. Giants may actually Tito Fuentes. Let me see. Yeah, Tito Fuentes will come off the bench and pinch hit for Dick Grote. 6-7 against a lefty second base X. Will this be in range for? Oh, of course, they pick on Hiller. 4 and a 14. It's in range. He'll make the play. So they pick on Hiller, but he makes the play. 2 down. Here is. Oops. Actually, no. Okay. So, yeah, same thing. 6-7 either side. So that was Ollie Brown. Now, pinch hitting for Dick Grote is Tito Fuentes. And what will happen is they will move Lanier from... Actually, no, let's just let him play shortstop. A little better range-wise, so... And if they need to move him for defensive purposes, they will, so... So... Fuentes will hit for Dick Grote. With 2 outs here in the 8th. Try to speed this up a little bit more. 6-9. And swing and a miss, strike 3 for Selma. And that will retire the side. They get 2. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is now 10-0 Giants. Let's see here. All right, McCormick will face Hiller, Harrelson, and Jones here in the 8th. Or, yeah, the 8th. 2-9, swing and a miss, strike 3. So another strikeout for Hiller. Here is Harrelson. 5-4, catcher X. Against a righty. Yeah, they're all catcher X. Let's see, that's Haller, a 3 and a 16. Don't care about the pass ball. There's nobody on. Popped up, foul territory. Throws the mask off, 2 down. Here is Cleon Jones. Jones is 0 for 3. Ground to a double play, ground out, and a fly out. 112 against the lefty. He hit him. Does not count against his point of weakness. Here's Tommy Davis. 6-6 against a righty. And that's a pop up to short. Easy play for Fuentes, and that will retire the side. We go to the 9th, 10-0 Giants. And due up for the Giants is Lanier, McCormick, and Davenport. And here's the pitch to Lanier. 1-4 against a righty. Ground ball to second. Hiller over to Boyer. 1 down. Here's McCormick. 5-5 against a lefty. 1-12 triple chance. And he's on third with a triple. That is a 12. So McCormick is 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a triple. I'm sure he probably didn't do that in Little League. And here's Davenport. Sorry, 1 down. 6-3. And against a righty, fly ball to right, but that's deep enough to score McCormick. 11-0. There are 2 down. And here is Tom Haller. 6-6. Base hit to right. And they will not hold him on. And here's Willie Mays. 5-10 against a righty. Fly ball to left. And there is Davis. And that will retire the side. The Giants get 1 more on the sac fly. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. McCormick trying to go the distance. 11-0 Giants. And due up for the Mets is Swoboda, Charles, and Boyer. 1-7 against the lefty. Ground ball to short. 1 down. Here's Ed Charles, who's actually gone on base. Oops. Got on base all 3 times today. 2 singles and a hit by pitch. Helps when you roll the 2 column. 5-10. And that's a fly ball to center. Mays will track it down. 2 down. Last chance for the Mets is Ken Boyer. 4-6. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's your ball game. I'll be right back with the results. All right, your final box score. Giants 11 runs, 17 hits, no errors. The Mets no runs, 5 hits and 2 errors. McCormick goes the distance, scattering 6 hits over, or 5 hits over the 9 innings. His record goes to 7-6 in 106 and third innings. We got 29 earned runs, 29 walks, and 66 Ks. And he lowered his ERA to 2.45. All right, I don't know when my next game will be. Hopefully it'll be soon, or a lot sooner than it took between this and my last video. So whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to their fullest. Have a good night, everybody.